Hello, people, you're welcome to Mr.Who Reviews, and today I'm reviewing Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, episode 92, Big Test. Hopefully, Yusaku has the number 2 pencil ready, but, Anyway, this takes place after a duel between Bowman and Blue Maiden. Bowman sucks up Blue Maiden and Aqua's data, or maybe just Blue Maiden's consciousness. I don't know. I taken Aqua being taken very badly, and Akira is just going crazy, even telling his assistant to use all the Soltex computers to save Blue Maiden and see if that's what they're supposed to do with them. Ghost Girl, aka Emma, is the one that gets Akira's mind back on the priority of the danger, since people on our in-link Vrains are still finding it hard to log out. She just telling them that they need to focus on saving all the people in link Vrains they can. And he understands and just remembers that Emma went through the same thing he's gone through with her brother. So yeah, they're just trying to get everybody out of Link Vrains now. Then Lightning comes over to Bowman, congratulating him on defeating Blue Maiden. But he does see that even though the score is tied to 2-2, Team Playmaker still has more players than them. So he's gonna pull a trump card and get Kusanagi to fight for them. Yeah, he does the old villain thing of using the loved one of the character that he's trying to get the duel to get him to fight. I just say that if Kusanagi loses on purpose, then he'll delete Zin's data, and he won't be satisfied with a draw either. He wants the Playmaker to be utterly defeated. But later on, when he's talking to Bowman, and Bowman asks him if he really is going to delete Zin's data if Kusanagi loses, Lightning says yes, because he knows that if he does, that'll hurt Playmaker a lot. And no matter who wins, Lightning said team will be the real victors, because if Playmaker loses, they actually get I, and Playmaker's team gets one more person out of the picture. And if Playmaker wins, then Kusanagi will be gone, and Playmaker just be hate himself, and he'd just be broken probably. So it's a win-win for Lightning either way. Yeah. Before the duel, Bowman actually comes over and says to Playmaker goodbye. Yeah. The reaction that I got when he and Playmaker saw Bowman is very understandable. He wants to get revenge for Aqua and that, but Bowman is really there to say, or isn't there to duel. When Playmaker asks why Bowman is doing this, Bowman says he doesn't really know. Like, he does see Playmaker as a model to him, since he was modeled after Playmaker, and his goal was defeat Playmaker. But since the person that he's about to face, Kusanagi, defeat him, he just doesn't see it. But he does tell Playmaker before he leaves that if they do see each other again, they will duel and Bowman will defeat him. So Bowman seems to become a well-rounded character by now. But, while Playmaker and I are waiting to hear like a drip come from somewhere, and then they get teleported to a virtual version of the dense city, and as you go to the place where Yusaku and Kusanagi met each other, and where I end up when after the first episode, or in the first episode. Kusanagi seems to be a lot angrier when he sounds his Playmaker to a duel, and it's a shocked seeing him. But it turns out he has to send a program to the Night of Annoy tech people to hack Vrains. There's one problem. It isn't finished. And within that virus saying they have to work fast to help Revolver and that. I think on Revolver, yeah, when Revolver figures out why Kusaki's dueling for Lightning, he thinks that Lightning is using unfair tactics. That's from the guy whose team put people in comas to get the Playmaker, who set up a worldwide EMP nuke. I don't know. Anyway, the duel begins, and that's the reveal what Kusanagi's deck is. Yeah, I think it's what's called a code breaker deck, since his cards are called that. Yeah, I wonder if this is name it after the first Vrains booster pack. That's, and of course, Yusaku starts off the duel by making someone 3 times and summoning the Decode Talker. But there is seems a bit of hesitance with his play, since Flame points out that if Yusaku put the Decode Talker next to Kusanagi's Codebreaker 0 Day, then the two would have been linked, and Decode Talker's effect would have activated and powered it up. But it turns out Yusaku can bring himself to attack Kusanagi, and says that the Decode Talker is the card that he and Kusanagi acquired together, so it kind of represents their friendship in a way, I think. And of course, Kusanagi is mad that Playmaker didn't attack, so he summons his own monster, Codebreaker Virus Swordsman. It has a good effect. First, it can bring a Codebreaker back from the graveyard and put it in your opponent's side of the field. It takes away an opponent's link monster's attack points by 600. And when it does attack and goes to the spell and trap card zone, the monster that attack can be destroyed. Oh yeah, and with the 600 points, that's how many life points Yusaku loses in the first turn. Or second. But Yusaku had this plan, since another of Kusanagi's Swordsman's effects is according to how many Codebreakers are on Yusaku's field, he can destroy a non-code breaker monster, I think. If I can make it. I can't really think of anything. Or remember, I don't know. Misaki just uses Decode Conqueror's effect by attributing the Codebreaker that Kusanagi gave him and destroying his swordsman. Turns out the swordsman can come back thanks to his effects when he goes to a graveyard, and Kusanagi just back to where he was. Yeah. Kusanagi just had about 2,400 or 2,400 life points, that's I think, or maybe 1,600. I can't forget. The episode just ends with I'm wondering what they could do. Saku's saying that I know he needs to do something, he can't really attack Kusanagi. Yeah. This seems to be a good duel so far. Then in the flashback episode, Kusanagi actually says that goes with duelist, where he's got the playmaker down to 1,600 life points. I guess that's just because the playmaker holding back or just being hesitant. And Martin's plan is kind of diabolical, using Isaku's emotions against him. Even the Bones saying that Lightning said that the human weakness is their emotions, so they can use that against them. Then the human race can either can be destroyed. Like yelling at Kusanagi for like attacking Isaku, just saying that Isaku's been fighting for him for this long. How could he do that? Like, Kusanagi seems a bit cold and angry against Isaku. I think it might be a bit of an act, since he did send that hacking the merely Vrains thing to the Knights of Hanoi, and maybe he's just using the duel between him and Playmaker as a distraction while they get that done. I don't know. I think this is actually either the fourth or third time two friends in Yu-Gi-Oh! are forced to duel. It didn't happen with Joey and Yugi about 2 times in the original series. Or at least 2 monsters, remember. Music is good, and just seeing Isaku just being hesitant is kind of good for its character, since you already see him hesitating in a duel that much. I don't know why Flame didn't know why Kusanagi was being forced to duel Playmaker, but Sober was, but I don't know. Anyway, next time will be the second half of the duel. I just wonder if that's gonna have the new Deco Talker that's gonna be in the next Playmaker starter deck that's coming this year. Yeah, I'm just wondering when they're gonna bring out Shooting Code Talker for the TCG. I just hope they bring out soon, but yeah, what do I say? Anyway, until next time, I'm a 2. See you guys later.